Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Learn with PR. In today's video, we are going to learn about doubly linked list. So how we can create doubly linked list and how we can display all the nodes inside it. Okay, so we will discuss that thing in this video. So a doubly linked list is a type of linked list where we have three parts. Previous node means previous pointer. We have previous node address we will store in a previous pointer, and we have a data where we will have any kind of data that can be integer type, character type, float, or double. Any type, okay? And then we have a next pointer. We will store the next address node in the next pointer. So it can be moved to both direction, that you can say forward as well as backward. All right, so let's understand how what we have to create, how it is differ from your single linked list. So single linked list playlist I have already created. Please check that video also. I will share a link with you. So in this, in a singly linked list, basically we have only two things as a data and you can say next pointer. Okay, but in a doubly linked list we have three things, as we can say in this doubly linked list we have forward as well as backward move. Okay, so you can also think of any book. So this is a current page. If you are saying this is a current page, so previous page you will go in the back side. Okay, if you want to go to the further, that means next page you can say. Okay, so this is a simple understanding of your doubly linked list. Okay, now let's check how we can create it. So this is the example of it. All right, so in this first node we have data 10, and we don't have any any node connected in this before this first node. Okay, and then we will say in the next node we are storing the address of the next node. All right, and we have a data as well 10, and we are storing this whole address in the head pointer. Okay, so we are going forward as well as backward. All right, so this is second node contain the first node address as well as next node address as well. Or all right, so this is how we can write it. Add, you can say in the end. So you have 2000 in the previous node, okay, previous pointer, and we have null in the next pointer. All right. So this you can say this is what? This is your last element, last node. Okay. So in a doubly single linked, basically we have a node that contains the data and the pointer to the next node and a pointer to the previous node. All right. So this is a simple explanation. Now let's check out how we can write a program on it. So here we are creating a doubly linked list. Okay, so now here I'm creating a class. So I have already covered class and object concept, how we can create it, what is the syntax of it, why we use it. Okay, in the previous video, please check that video. I will share a link here. All right, so let's create a class. Class name I'm writing doubly. All right, the class name is doubly. All right, now I am creating here simple private kind of data. Okay, private is very secure. That's why I'm creating here private. All right, so here I'm writing int data. Okay, we have to create one more thing as what? Next pointer and previous pointer. So the type of it, next pointer ka type will be what? And the previous pointer type I want to write. So what will be the type of it? We will say whatever the class name is. You are creating a node, na? Node ka you are creating next pointer. You are creating previous pointer. So simply write whatever the class name is. Okay, I'm writing here W. Right, the class name is W actually. All right, these are the private kind of data right now. Okay. All right. Now, once you have done this, how we can access private kind of data? We can access with the help of public functions. Okay. So let's create a public here. All right. So now I'm creating here doubly character. Oh, sorry, constructor. So we are creating here doubly constructor where it will pass one value. All right. So this is constructor. What is constructor? Basically, we have to create our constructor with the help of name of the class as well. All right. We don't have to write any return type of it. Okay. This is a special member function. Okay. You don't need to call it. It will call itself once you created the object of it. Okay. Now, if I'm creating it, so I want to provide whatever value I'm passing as a parameter, I will give that value to the data. What is data? This data. Okay. So this is how we can access our private data members. Okay. So I'm creating here. Now in the next, so in the next, I am right now providing null because there is no element attached, no node connected with the any kind of node. Okay. So I'm simply writing both will get the null value. All right, this is simple one. Okay, so this is a constructor. Constructor, you can say parameterized constructor. We are passing one parameter here actually. हम pass कर रहे हैं ना एक parameter, right? Now I am creating one more constructor, which is you can say default constructor. Default means we are not passing any parameters here. All right. If you are not providing any parameter, that you can say default. Okay. So in this, Okay, one more thing we have to create here. We are creating doubly head. Okay, we have to write head as well. Okay, so head will store the first node address. All right. So now in this head, I am providing here null right now. Okay, because there is no list attached. All right. Now let's create one thing. I am creating now these two are the constructor. They are the special member functions of a class. Okay. Now I'm creating a function, member function. So for member function, we need to write a return type. Okay, I'm creating a node, so I'm writing create node function. Okay, this is a simple function. Inside it, I'm passing a value. Okay. Now if you know singly linked list, then you will easily understand this concept. Okay, so now right now I am creating an object for the doubly. So I am creating a object pointer object, you can say. Okay, so what is the class name? Class name is doubly. All right, what is the pointer name? I'm writing new node. Okay, simply write new node. Okay, and with the help of new keyword, I have already told you what new keyword do. Okay, so new keyword basically is to, give the dynamically memory allocation. Okay. So when you want to give value to this, when you want to assign some memory allocation to the doubly, so this is a constructor. You are calling this constructor actually. Okay. When you are calling this constructor, then you have to give some kind of value. So just provide any kind of value. I am right now giving as a value. Okay, you have to give it because now you are calling this constructor. So this constructor will trigger how? When you will create object. When you will create object, so you are creating object. Okay, yes, and you are calling this function, this constructor. So how it will call? It will say, is there any constructor who is having a one parameter? Yes, it is. Okay, so it will call. All right, so you have created right now. So now you have to check the condition if your head is equal to null. Okay, if it is null, then we have to assign the new node to it. Okay, so now assign what? Head as. Head will get the value of new node. All right, so this is a simple one. Okay, once you have done, so no need to do anything. Now in a else part, if you have any element, any kind of value inside the head, that time you will go in the doubly. All right, so you will go in a else part. Okay, I'm writing here temporary variable for a doubly. Okay, what temporary variable I'm creating and providing the header value to it. Once we are giving header value, then we have to check. So inside it, we will check while your temp of next should not be equal to null. Okay, then only we can assign the value. Okay, so if your temp of next is not equal to null, okay, then do what? Update your temp. Temp will get the value of temp of next. All right. Once you have done from this, you will get the last node actually in your linked list. Then only after that we can give new node address. All right. So if from this you can get the temporary variable, means how many number of nodes you have in your linked list. Okay. Once this will get the temp, then what you have to do? Temp of next May, you have to write the value of new node. Okay, you have to write the value of new node. All right, and then you have to keep update your new node. Previous भी तो है ना, तो previous में we have to write. So this line only increase in your doubly linked list, nothing else. Okay, so you will get the value of temp. All right, so this is how you can simply create a new node. All right, so this is here end. Okay, now you have to display also. So I'm creating a display member function for this class. This is all going inside the class. Okay, so these are the member functions. So here we have display. All right, so now for this I am simply creating doubly temp. Okay, temp may I'm providing the value of head. This is I'm writing here also and here also. Do not confuse, these are in a different member functions, so we have to create it. If you want to create it as uh, what globally, so you can create here, so you can use anywhere in your function of class. Okay, once you are creating it, then there is only simple line, a simple condition. What is it? So temp is not equal to your null, then only it will print all the elements inside it, whatever the data you have. Simple write C out and do what? Sorry, do what? Data. Okay, so temp of data you have to write and give a simple line as. So this is a forward backward both. Okay, so I am writing this symbol, so that you will get to know. Okay, all right, so now keep updating your temp. Temp will get the value of tempo of next. All right, so when you are getting the value, again you are updating your tempo, so again it will check the condition, this condition it will check again. All right, now simple, after this you can simply write C out null. Null means there is no next element. Okay, this is simple one. All right, now this class is over. So this is how you can create a class. Inside this class we have four things. We have data, next, previous, and head. We have in this in the public section we are writing two constructor. These are this constructor having one parameter, this constructor having nothing, so this is a default constructor. Now you are creating a new node for it, है ना? Create कर रहे हो node को, elements we are not giving right now, so we have to give with the help of this function only. Okay, you can give whatever you want to. Okay, then we are creating an object, pointer object we are creating, where we are using new keyword. So with the help of new keyword it will initialize the memory dynamically. Okay, so it will give doubly को what, इसको मतलब that means these, for these it will store the address, it will store the memory. Okay, so now for the help of this doubly, you will call this function as we are giving one parameter. Okay, once we have done this, then we can say header is equal to your null. Yes, it is. So you are calling this function also. Okay, with the help of this, you are calling it, and then you will say null will get the value, head will get the value of null. So it will check head is null. So if it is null, that means there is no element. So provide the first node address to the head. All right, if this condition becomes false, then means there is at least one node or something node, so you have to check how many nodes are there. After that only you can store a new node. Okay, so for that I am taking a one simple temporary address, a temporary object. Okay, so that is a pointer. All right, so now we are checking if my next is not equal to null, that means we have to keep changing our temp of next value, and temp of next will keep updating its value to the temp. All right, if it is from this, you will only get the last node. Okay, after that you can create, after that you can attach the new node. So how we can attach, so in the next temp of next के ही हमको new node का address डाल देना है. ठीक है, after that temp की value we will do in the new node previous में. All right, after that you can display it. How we can call it now, so when I want to call, then I will create an object for the doubly. Okay, so when we are calling object for the doubly, then call with the help of, I'm creating list as object. Okay, when I'm creating this list as an object, then this will trigger, so head become now null. All right, okay, are you getting a point? So this is object having no parameter, so where is the no parameter object constructor? This is the constructor, so it will call, so head now is null. Okay, so list again, now you have to give value, so just create object, create your sorry, call your create node with value. Okay, then only this will work. Are you getting a point? Right, so now call create node and give inside, I'm writing 10. So this is the first node. Okay, now write down a next node, so create one more node as 20. Okay, create list dot operator, I have already discussed, please check that video. Okay, and 30. All right, 40 suppose. So you want to create as much as, that's on you. Just create your node, just call it, number of times you can call. All right, done. Now once you call it, this first will call as 10, so 10 will store, and then 20, 10, 20 will store, 30, 30 will store, 40, and then display it. So the function name will display function you will call. Okay, you can give /n also. Just wait, here I will have to run /n. Do we require it? I think no. Just run it. So when you will run it, you will see the here we have to write, okay, this arrow operator we have to make appropriate one. So now this will say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40 and null. Okay, so these elements we have stored, so we will call it like that way. Now let's understand how this create node working. Okay, so let's do a step by step. Suppose you are saying that your head is null right now. Suppose you are saying you are giving value as 10. Okay, so this is a 10 right now. Here I'm writing 10. Okay, this is the first step. So here once it is 10, then we have to check head is equal to null or not. Yes, head is equal to null, true. That time you have to store what head value as your new node. So what is new node? Suppose 1000 is the address. 1000 is the address. So right now your new node looks like this, as you have already given in the previous may what value, null value, and in a next may this null value. Okay, from where you have taken that thing. So let me say here we have given here we have given. Okay, so in this we have given here value. Data will get the value. Okay, whatever value you are writing, that is 10. 10 will store here in a data, and in the next or null may we will store the next and the previous may we will store null value. So this is how we are writing it. Okay, right. Now we have here head as null. So now head will get the value of 1000. New head, new node is what? The address of your new node. Okay, you recently created this node. Okay, so this is your previous, this is your next, and this is your data. So that 1000 you are storing in the head. All right, so this is now head become now 1000. So now here you will say head. Okay, so if this head is now pointing to this node. So this is how we can write, right? This is how our program, our linked list will looks like, as a head is connected with the this node. Why? Because this node is a 1000 address. 1000 we have stored in the head. All right, so this is a simple one. Now again you call this function, and you are now providing here value as 20. Okay, so again your previous will become what? Null, and your next will become null with the same thing, and the data is what? 20. Okay, so this is a new node. Now you have to place it after this 10. You have to place. Okay, so how we can place it now? Yes, now understand. So in this, so basically you want to place this 20 after this 10. So what we need to change in this? We need to change this null. We have to change this null. I want to attach this null as to attach this node with the previous one. So here we will write 2000. Okay, and this will now connect with this node, and we have to change our previous also. Okay, so now we have to change our previous as well. So what is previous? So this is new node previous. I want to change as what? The previous node address. This is the previous node for this node. So this you will say here I want to write 1000. So what we need to change? We need to change this and this. Simple. Okay, that's why we have created here what? Head. Sorry, we have created here what? हमने क्या create किया है? Temporary variable. Okay, now let's check how we can do it. All right. Now next, this is our next slide. So here we are saying what we have. We have value as 20. Our head is equal to null. No, head is now 1000. So this condition become false. Okay, so our else part will work. This is our else part. Okay, our else part will work. Okay, temp. Here temp will get the value of head. What is head? Head is 1000. So temp now will say I am pointing to this location. Okay, I am pointing to this location. That means this is 1000 right now. All right, are you getting my point? Right, so tempo will get the 1000 value. Okay, now check this condition. Your tempo of next is not equal to null. So 1000 tempo of next is what? This is next, and this is previous. Okay, so tempo of next is null. Yes, null is not equal to null. False. So this will not go inside. Now this will work. Tempo of next. What is tempo of next? That is null. है ना? Tempo of next will get the value of new node. What is new node? New node earlier was, so new node earlier was what? 2000. Okay, this is the new node. Na? New node का address क्या है? 2000. So we will store temp में what value? Temp में 1000 value. So I have placed here. We said now temp of next may assign the value of new node. So new node the address 2000. So temp of next may will get the value of 2000. Now next line, this next line. Let me clean it first. Now we are saying temp of next may provide the new node. So we have assigned 2000. Okay. Now new node of previous. New node के previous में डाल दो 1000 value. Okay. I have updated the temp of next as 2000. Yes. And I have updated the new node previous as 1000. Okay. So this is what we have. We have added the second node as well. But if we want to call this new node with a new value, suppose 30. Okay, then how it will change. Okay, so what we need to change? We just need to change this value. Okay, with the new node address, right? And the previous node, new node के previous में we have to store 2000. Simple, right? So we were doing it. Okay, we were doing it earlier also like this, है ना? So let's now check it. Check the next. Now you will say you have a new node as 30. Okay, the previous is null, the next is null. Address is 3000. Okay, now 30 is the value. Now check this condition. This head is equal to null. No 1000 is there, so false. Okay, else part will work. Doubly, you have created a new temp value. Okay, now temp of next. So right now temp में is head value, so that means temp is pointing to this address. Okay, so temp of next में there is null. No, so that condition is true. Okay, this condition becomes true. So now what we have to do, we have to now assign the temp of next value to the temp. What is temp of next? 2000. The 2000 will go in the temp now. So now you will say your pointer is now pointing to the next location. This is the next location. All right. So now this is the next location. 2000 may it will point. Okay. Of next, temp of next is null. So null is not equal to null, false. So it will jump out from this loop. Now you will do this is false. All right, now do this thing. Do what? Temp of next will get the value of new node. What is new node? 3000. So temp के next में यहाँ पे आप 3000 डाल दो, right? And new node of previous will get the value of temp. What is temp? 2000. All right, this is the second iteration. All right, so this is how we can do it. Final linked list. Earlier it was this. Final will be, now you have to update your next temp of next. That means this 2000, 3000. This is a 3000. So now you will connect this node. After this node, you will connect this new node. So this is how it looks like. But here in a new node of previous, you have to attach 2000. So this is how we can attach it. All right. So this is a simple explanation of how to create a node and display the node in Doubly Linked List. So when you display the node, that means traversal. Okay. So we have done also traversal in this list. Okay. So I have already uploaded the videos on singly linked list and the operations as insertion, deletion, searching, traversal. So do check those videos. If this video helped you to understand the concept, so please like the video, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. In the next video, we will understand how to search a node in a doubly linked list. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.